Alright, welcome back everyone to more Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. Been a bit since recorded anything for this, because of course I only had these 2 Ashlander dailies left, and looks like I finally managed to get the last ones. Recording this at 3 in the morning on July 5th, so happy belated 4th of July to all my fellow Americans.
The Outlander return. An ancient cliff strider that we call Old Stomper preys upon our people near our camp to the southeast. The older these creatures get, the more crazed and dangerous they become. With most of our hunters engaged elsewhere, the camp remains at risk.
How do I find this ancient cliff strider?
Head toward the camp near Chulaf Tinth and search for signs of Old Stomper's attacks. A good tracker can follow the blood trail back to the creature's nest. Just be wary. Old Stomper has survived these many seasons by being ferocious and cruel.
I'll hunt down Old Stomper. Finally, it's kind of funny because I was kind of getting to the point where I was wondering if I was ever going to even actually be able to record these last 2, because logging in...
The more we learn about the past, the better prepared we are for the future.
Shush, lady. Logging in each day just to try to get these last 2 was kind of getting to me. Like, I'm logging in, just checking on if there's anything I can research, upgrading my horse's speed, and then coming here to do these, and they kept being ones I'd already done. And then it's like, oh, I don't play for several days and finally get on again. It's like, oh, well, here you go. Here's those last 2 you need.
Greetings, Outlander. There's vampires nest within the ruins of Dusharian. I know not why or what they seek, but this desecration must not be allowed to persist. It prevents our scouts from retrieving relics from the shrine.
Where can I find this shrine?
The ruins lie to the northwest of Aldrin. Travel to the shrine and slay as many of these vampires as you can. They lair deep below the ground where we cannot go, but every death you deal weakens the pack. Retrieve any relics you find and return to me.
I'll see what I can find. They're causing trouble like always. Can't take him anywhere. And there was actually a new update for my destinations mod today, but as you can see from my map, there's still no quest giver markers. I do still have quest giver pins turned on. But there's one quest that's supposed to be here in Seyda-Neen that was called Breaking Through the Fog. It had something to do with the Seyda-Neen lighthouse being let out. But it's like, anytime I go there and I look all around Seyda-Neen, that person that's supposedly supposed to give that quest is just like not there. So I don't know what is up with that. If any of you have actually done that quest and know how to get the quest giver to show up or whatever, or if there's something else you have to do, or it won't show up now because I've done everything else or something stupid like that, please do let me know. Because like I'm kind of a bit of a completionist. I don't always go crazy with it or go really out of my way, but when it comes to getting all the quests on here, it's like that is something I wanted to do, and the fact that that one is eluding me because that person just is not there. This really bugs me. Oh, that's cool. I'm not even to the circle yet, and I get Oh, yeah, and I did change that, my, number 5 back to Deep Fissure, and I put I think I put the netch on the second bar. That way if I, like, ever remember, I can switch to that bar when I turn in quest to level that. Because I really do like Deep Fissure. I was really missing it when I was using the netching. It's like I can see how it can be helpful because it's like it restores your magicka, but it just kind of seems like it's not doing enough. Maybe it's just because I don't have it, you know, leveled up and morphed. Oh, hello. Damn it, I was not trying to do that. I just gotta remember to look at the setting for the double tap to dodge. Because I know that there's like a delay you can put on it. You can like increase how many seconds delay there's supposed to be like between key presses before it will actually do that. Nothing. Push forward twice. Nice. Only one of you dropped the relic. That's not cool. Both of you should have dropped it. Stop that. Am I getting lag input here? What the bitch? You can for real cut that out right now. There's a guy. I do so love watching them fall on their asses when they get knocked down by that move too. Always great fun when you can knock enemies down. And beat the crap out of them while they desperately try to get back up. Oh, I got them all. My bad. Let's get out of here. And the other quest is way over there. Just head. I'm back over here so we can use the shrine. That marker seems to have gotten really quite misplaced. Plus, it's an easy thing to do when you place your custom marker on the map while you're fully zoomed out. And I lost where it was, so right in front of my face. Today is also the start of the little event they're doing for ESO Plus members, which I do have an ESO Plus membership. I think it doesn't start until like 10 or 10:58 a.m. Eastern, or 59 Eastern, something like that. On the 5th, and you can log in every day, at least once every day with your ESO Plus membership, and for each day you'll get a Dwarven Crown crate for up to 5 of them for each day of the event. Unfortunately, and you know, like kind of oddly, you won't actually get the crates until the 17th. I don't know how many of these things we need to pick up before we fight Old Stomper, so I figured it's a good idea just in case to get rid of these guys. Since they are so close to where we're picking this one up. Oh, and it's not, so we're... No. But we would have had to run right. Really? Oh, hello. There you are. How nice of you not to attack until I attack you. Straight over. I greatly appreciate you flying over me. Oh jeez, I hope I don't get off now. Oh, god damn it. I'm getting like lag input or something. Like I totally pushed the button and it's like, oh well, she's not calling the horse. So I pushed it again and of course then she decides to actually do it. So I get right back off. I'm not even on the right damn side of this mountain to be able to get to that shrine. I'm just running all over. Might as well just head back to this one over here. Grab this while it's here. Never have too many of those.
When the hunter returns, the tribe gives thanks. But tell me, Outlander, do we have something to be thankful for?
Here's a trophy from my kill.
Old Stomper falls, and my people rejoice. Most impressive, Hunter. You show your respect for our tribe and this land with every hunt you complete. Perhaps you have Ashlander blood flowing through you after all. Take this with our thanks.
Thank you. And what do we get this time? Other damn warrior poet ring. Same level, so completely the same as the last one. So nice sell item for me there. and the achievement for completing all of his daily quests for the Ashlanders. We'll get one for her too.
I foresee a profitable partnership as our association deepens, Outlander. Now what have you brought me?
Here are the relics I recovered.
Every piece of history tells a part of the story. Thank you for retrieving these. I will have the taint of the vampires removed from them as soon as possible. Thank you for your help, Outlander. Take this in gratitude for your efforts.
And a Defiler necklace. Stamina recovery, which I really don't need, so yeah, something else to sell. Oh, I leveled a couple of times and didn't even notice. I'll put one in each. Huh? Did I miss something from that? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to, there's a title you get. My TV's making horrible noises. Yeah. There we go. You get the clan friend title after you complete a total of 30 daily quests for them, so a little bit off on that. Get that one, looks like is my last quest related one. Oh yeah, Forgotten Waste things. I don't know if I'll get these or not. The two public dungeons here are a bit tedious. You have to, especially to actually find each of these bosses to actually defeat. Things how, you know, you don't know where they are, and you know, if somebody killed them before you get there, then it's like, well, you don't know that he's actually there. I think there are some mods. I don't know if they actually work for the Morrowind public dungeons or not, but I would really like a mod that will show me where, like, public dungeon delves, all that, where the bosses are, so that way, you know, when you're going through them, you don't have to worry about missing the boss because it hadn't respawned yet. If somebody actually knows of a good mod, that's all I wanted to. That's all I needed to do, is just, you know, when you're in there, just to have a little X or whatever on your map where the bosses spawn in, if anybody happens to know of one, especially if it happens to work for these places in Morrowind. Please do leave it in the comments below. And that is actually going to do it for my Morrowind Let's Play. Again, if anyone knows what is up with not being able to find the quest giver for the Breaking Through the Fog quest that is supposed to take place in Seydanine, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty damn sure I didn't do anything that had to do with the lighthouse when we were there previously, because I have been going through and watching my videos for this series, and the only quests we picked up in Seydanine were those first ones that were actually kind of like, well, the one person was actually in town, but was related to the guy that was outside of town needing to talk to his ancestors for Lord Vivek for the main story. So if anyone knows what's up with that quest, how I can start it, if it's missed or whatever because I completed the story or something odd like that, please do let me know in the comments. If they add new content to Morrowind in the future, I will be sure to pick back up with this character to complete that. Otherwise, you guys can check out my Let's Play series for the normal game content, where I am playing a Dark Elf in the Ebonheart Pact. I also have a Let's Play going for Craft the World, if that is at all interesting to you. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the future if and when they make more content for Morrowind.